In this scenario, there are multiple conversations happening between the custodian, students, teachers, other teachers, and the principal. Here's how the dialogue could unfold in both English and Chinese, from start to finish. At the start, when the custodian locks the stairwell doors. Custodian. English. I'm locking all the first floor stairwell doors. I'll put signs on the outside to tell everyone to use the elevator to get to the second floor. Chinese. 我要锁上所有一楼的楼梯门，并在外面贴上标志，告诉大家使用电梯上二楼。When students and teachers try to use the stairwell, but find it locked. English. Why is the door locked? We can't get to class. 为什么门锁了？我们没法上课了。They see the sign. They see the sign. English. To get to the second floor, please use the elevator. Chinese. 要到二楼，请使用电梯。We don't have permission to use the elevator. 我们没有允许用电梯。Students and teachers approach the custodian. English. Can you unlock the stairwell door, please? Chinese. 你能把楼梯门打开吗？ Custodian. English. Use the elevator to get to the second floor. 去坐电梯上二楼。But we don't have permission to use the elevator. 可是我们没有允许使用梯。English. If you don't use the elevator, I'll have to make you use it. Chinese. 如果你们不坐电梯，我会强迫你们坐。Restrains students and teachers in the elevator. Students, teachers. Why are you doing this? Let us use the stairs. 你为什么要这样？让我们用楼梯吧。English. You're going to the second floor. As the Chinese. 你们要上二楼。In the elevator. English. Don't do this again. We'll report this. 不要再这样做了，我们会报告的。Once they get off the elevator and students tell another teacher, the custodian locked the stairwell and forced us to use the elevator. Chinese. 管理员把楼梯门锁了，逼我们坐电梯。The custodian. That's unacceptable. We need to tell the principal. 我们需要告诉校长。Principal makes an announcement. Principal on loudspeaker. English. Custodian, please come to the office immediately. Chinese. 请立刻到办公室。In the principal's office. Why did you lock the stairwell and force students and teachers to use the elevator without permission? 你为什么锁楼梯门，并强迫学生在没有允许的情况下使用电梯？ Gang booty man. Custodian. English. I thought it was better for them to use the elevator. Chinese. 我觉得他们用电梯更好。Principal. English. Unlock the stairwell doors and remove the signs immediately. 马上把楼梯门解锁，并把标志取下来。English. If Udavia is Onyx ally. Custodian. English. No, I won't. Chinese. 不，我不会。English. If you don't do it, I will. This behavior is unacceptable. 如果你不做，我会去做。这种行为是不可接受的。Final resolution. The principal unlocks the stairwell doors and removes the signs. The students and teachers go back to their classes, and the principal likely disciplines the custodian. Here's how the situation with the custodian blocking the stairwell with boxes could unfold in both English and Chinese, along with the dialogue and actions of the custodian, students, teachers, other teachers, and the principal. At the start, when the custodian blocks the stairwell with boxes. English. I'm going to block the stairwell on the first floor with boxes. I'll put up signs so everyone knows they have to use the elevator to get to the second floor. Chinese. 我要用箱子堵住一楼的楼梯。我会贴上标志道，必须使用电梯去。When students and teachers try to use the stairwell and find it blocked, why are there boxes blocking the stairwell? We can't get up. Chinese. 为什么箱子挡住了楼梯？我们上不去了。They see the sign. To get to the second floor, please use the elevator. 要到2楼，请使用电梯。English. We don't have permission to use the elevator. Can you remove the boxes? 我们没有允许用电梯，你能把箱子移开吗？ The students and teacher approach the custodian. English. Please remove the boxes. We need to use the stairs. 请把箱子移开，我们需要用楼梯。English. Just use the elevator to get to the second floor. Chinese. 去坐电梯上2楼。English. But we don't have permission to use the elevator. 可是我们没有允许使用电梯。If you don't use the elevator, I'll have to make you use it. 如果你们不坐电梯，我会强迫你们坐。Custodian restrains students and teacher into the elevator. Students, teacher. As they are forced into the elevator. English. Why are you forcing us? Let us use the stairs. Chinese. 你为什么强迫我们？让我们用楼梯吧。English. You'll be on the second floor soon. As they press the elevator. Chinese. 你们马上就到2楼了。In the elevator. In the elevators. English. You can't force us to use the elevator. This isn't right. 你不能强迫我们坐电梯，这样不对。English. You're getting to class, aren't you? 你们不是正要去上课吗？ Once the elevator door opens on the second floor. English. Don't do this again. You can't force us into the elevator. Chinese. 不要这样做了。你不能强迫我们坐电梯。Just trying to help. 我只是想帮忙。Students and teacher tell another teacher. The custodian blocked the stairs with boxes and forced us to use the elevator. 管理员用箱子堵住了楼梯，还强迫我们坐电梯。That's not okay. We need to report this to the principal. 这不行，我们需要向校长报告。Principal makes an announcement. Principal on loudspeaker. English. Custodian, please come to the office immediately. 蔡议员，请立刻到办公室。In the principal's office. Why did you block the stairwell with boxes and force students and teachers to use the elevator? 你为什么用箱子堵住楼梯，还强迫学生和老师使用电梯？ I thought it would be 一箱小梯，强迫西上电梯。Custodian English. I thought it would be easier for everyone to use the elevator. Chinese. 我觉得大家用电梯会更方便。Principal. You can't block the stairwell or force anyone to use the elevator. Remove the boxes and the sign immediately. 你不能堵住楼梯，也不能强迫任何人坐电梯，立刻把箱子和标志移走。Jiangzi myself. Custard English. I won't. Chinese, 我不愿意。English, if you don't do it, I'll have to do it myself. The behavior is unacceptable. Chinese, 如果你不做，我会亲自去做。这样的行为是不可接受的。Final resolution. The principal personally removes the boxes blocking the stairwell and takes down the sign. The students and teachers go back to class, and the custodian is likely disciplined by the principal for their behavior. Here's how the scenario might unfold with the exact words people would say in both English and Chinese from start to end. When the kernel panic occurs and the Mac freezes. Person, English. Why isn't the mouse moving? Is my Mac frozen? Chinese. 为什么鼠标不动了？我的 Mac 是不是死机了？ Person tries pressing keyboard, but nothing happens. The keyboard isn't working either. What's going on? Chinese. 键盘也不动了，发生什么事？ Realizing the Mac has experienced a kernel panic. Person. It must be a kernel panic. Great. Just when I'm in the middle of something important. 肯定是内核崩溃了。真是的。我正忙着呢。The Mac shuts off and restarts on its own. Person. During the restart. Come on, restart faster. I hope I didn't lose everything. Chinese. 快点重启吧。希望我没丢掉所有东西。After logging back in and seeing the message, your computer has restarted because of a problem. Person. Great, my computer restarted because of a problem. I knew it. 太好了，果然因为问题重启了。Realizing they've lost everything. Person. In shock and frustration. I lost everything. All my work is gone. This is so frustrating. 我丢掉了所有东西，所有工作都没了，太让人生气了，太让人生气了。Conclusion. The person continues trying to recover their work but is visibly frustrated after losing everything due to the kernel panic and the unexpected restart. Here's how the situation might unfold when the Mac shuts down due to low battery, and the person realizes what happened after they turn it back on, with exact words in both English and Chinese. When the Mac shuts off unexpectedly. Person. English. What just happened? Why did my Mac shut down? 发生了什么？为什么我的 Mac 突然关机了？ When they try to turn it on, but it shows the low battery sign. Person. Oh no, it's the battery. I didn't realize it was so low. Chinese. 糟了，电池没电了，我没注意到电量这么低。没注意anything. Person grabs the charger and plugs it in. Person. Let me get the charger. I hope I didn't lose anything. Chinese. 我去拿充电器。希望我没丢掉任何东西。Once the Mac turns on and they log in, person logs in, sees everything is lost. English. No, all my work is gone. I should have saved it before the battery died. 不，我所有的工作都没了，我应该在电池耗尽之前保存的。应该弃安保ver. Feeling frustrated but moving on. Person. English. I can't believe this happened. I need to start over. 真不敢相信这事发生了，我得重新开始了。Conclusion. The person in his first aid work is lost due to the Mac shutting down from a low battery. They plug it in, turn it on again, and start over. Here's how the prank scenario with the additional keyboard could unfold, with exact words in both English and Chinese. Before the prank, other people planning the prank. Before the prank, other people, to themselves. English, I'm going to force a shutdown on their Mac using this additional keyboard. They won't know what's coming. Chinese, 我要用个额外的键盘强制关机，他们根本键盘战机，他们根本不知道。When other people enter the room and execute the prank, other people seeing the person on their Mac silently closing the door. English, here we go. Let's see how surprised they'll be. Chinese, 开始了，让我们看看他们会多么惊讶。Other people, grabbing the additional keyboard, turning it on, and holding down the power button. English, just hold down the button for a few seconds. Chinese, 按住按钮几秒钟. Other people seeing the additional keyboard lights turn off. English, got it. The Mac just shut down. To Mac 刚刚关机了. The person on the Mac reacts. Person, seeing the screen go. What just happened? The battery is full, and there was no kernel panic. Chinese, 发生了什么？电池是满的，也没有核崩溃. Person to restart the Mac. English, I'd better turn it back on. 我还是把它重新启动吧. After restarting the Mac and walking out of the room, person seeing the additional keyboard and confronting the other people. English, did you do this? Did you force a shutdown on my Mac? 你干的吗？你强制关机了我的 Mac 吗? Other people, yes, it was just a prank. 是的，只是个恶作剧. Person, don't do that again. I'm going to remove the battery from this keyboard so you can't pull this prank again. 别再这样做了，我要把这个键盘的电池恶作剧。免得 from pulling this prank again. Person, turning off and removing the battery from the additional keyboard. That should stop you from pulling this prank again. 这样你就不能再搞恶作剧了. Back in the room, logging into the Mac. Person in realizes nothing is lost, but no message appears. English, thankfully, no errors or messages, but everything is gone. No warning or anything. Chinese, 幸好没有错误信息，但一切都没了，没有任何警告. Final thoughts. Frustrated but moving on. English, I can't believe I lost everything because of a prank. Chinese, 我真不敢相信因为恶作剧丢掉了所有东西. In the end, the person removes the battery from the additional keyboard to prevent further pranks and restarts their work. Here's how the scenario might unfold, with exact words in both English and Chinese, starting from when the other people decide to buy a battery at Costco to prank the person again. Other people plan the prank. Other people to themselves. English, I can't enter the room to get the battery, so I'll go to Costco and buy a new one to keep the prank going. I won't tell them. It'll be a surprise. Chinese, 我不能进房间拿电池，所以我去 Costco 买一个新的。继续搞恶作剧们，这是个惊喜。Exagero. At Costco, buying the battery. Other people. English, I would like to buy this battery box. It costs $18. 我想买这个电池盒。它要$11. Cashier, Your total is $18. How would you like to pay? Chinese 一共是18美元，你想怎么付款？ Other people I'll pay with my credit card. Chinese 我用信用卡支付。Cashier after payment goes through. English payment complete. Here's your receipt. Thank you for shopping at Costco. Chinese 付款成你的收据，谢谢你在 Costco 购物。Other people, the receipt, and battery box. Thanks. Back at home, setting up the prank. Other people. Opening the battery box. English. Time to get this battery in the keyboard. They won't see this coming. Chinese. 是时候把电池装进键盘了，他们肯定不会预料到。Other people. Putting the battery in the keyboard, turning it on. The keyboard lights are on, now to hold down the power button. 键盘的灯亮了，现在按住电按钮。Other people holding down the power button until the lights go off. English, there it goes, the Mac shut down again. Chinese, 好了， Mac 又关机了。The person notices the shutdown. English, what? It shut down again. The battery is full, and there's no kernel panic. 什么？又关机了？电池是满的，也没有内核崩溃。解满的。Person, English, I'd better turn it back on. 我还是把它重新启动吧。The person goes outside and sees the battery box, perceiving the battery box and confronting the other people. Did you do this? Did you go to Costco and buy a battery? 这是你干的吗？你是你干的吗？ Costco 买了电池吗？ Other people prank. Yes, I bought a battery and did it again. It was just a prank. 是的，我买了电池又恶作剧，这只是个玩笑。这只是个玩笑。Stop doing this. I'm going to put the battery and the box in a safe, and you're not allowed to buy another one. 别再这样做了，我要把电池和盒子放进保险箱，你不能再去买了。The person locks the battery in the safe, while putting the battery and box in the safe. This will stop the pranks for good. Chinese 这样就彻底阻止恶作剧了。Person, locking the safe with the key. English, now 现在已经锁好了。Returning to the room, logging into the Mac. Person, logging in and seeing no error messages, but realizing everything is lost. English, no messages again, but everything is lost. This is so frustrating. 又没有任何信息，但所有东西都没了，太让人生气了。Conclusion. The person locks the battery box in a safe to stop further pranks, and though they don't see any error messages on the Mac, they lose all their work again due to the prank. Here's how this scenario could unfold with exact words in both English and Chinese, from the beginning to the end. Other people planning the prank. Other people to themselves. English, I can't get into the room or open the safe because I don't have the key. I'll go to Home Depot and make a key for the safe without telling them. It'll be a surprise. Chinese, 我进不了房间，也打不开保险箱，因为我没用 Depot 配一把保险箱的钥匙，不告诉他们，这会是个惊喜。Other people. English. English. Getting the key made. Other people. I'd like to have a key made for my safe, please. Chinese, 我想给我的保险箱配一把钥匙。Store staff, English. Sure, I can make that for you. Give me a moment. 好的，我可以给你配。稍等一下。Store staff. Here's your key. Thank you for coming to make keys at Home Depot. Chinese, 这是你的钥匙。谢谢你在 Home Depot 配钥匙。Other people. English, thanks a lot. 非常感谢。Back at home, setting up the prank. Other people returning home, using the key to open the safe. I'll grab the battery and keep it a surprise again. They won't see this coming. Chinese, 我把电池拿出来，他们肯定不会想到。Other people, putting the battery in the keyboard, turning it on. English, keyboard lights are on, time to force a shutdown again. Chinese, 键盘灯亮了，现在再次强制关机。Other people holding down the power button until the lights go off. English. It's done. The Mac is shut down. Chinese. 搞定了， Mac 关机了。The person notices the shutdown. Seeing the Mac turn English. What? It's shut down again. The battery's full and there was no kernel panic. 什么？又关机了？电池是满的，也没核崩溃。删没？删页了，电池们得没崩溃。English. I need to turn it back on again. Chinese. 我得再把它重新启动。The person confronts other people. Person after seeing the battery box and keys. English. Did you do this again? Did you go to Home Depot and make a key? 又是你干的吗？你去 Home Depot 配了钥匙吗？又是 Home Depot 的吗？ Other people. English. Yes, I made a key and did it again. It was just a prank. Chinese. 是的，我配了钥匙，又搞了一次恶作剧。这只是个玩笑。Person. Enough is enough. I'm locking up the battery box, the additional keyboard, and your key in the safe. You won't be able to pull another prank. 够了，我要把电池盒、键盘都锁进保险箱里。你再也不能搞恶作剧。The person locks up the items. Locking everything's locked up. And I'm locking the room door too. You won't be able to get in. 现在所有东西都锁好了，我还要把房间门锁上，你进不来了。Person. That should keep you out. 这样你就进不来了。Other people try to enter the room. Other people. At the door. Open the door. It's locked. 开门，门锁了。English. No, I'm not opening it. Chinese. 不，我不会开的。Other people. English. Fine. 好吧。Back to the Mac logging in. Person, logging in and realizing everything is lost. Again, no messages, but everything is lost. This has to stop. Chinese, 又没有任何信息，但所有东西都没了。这必须停息，都没了。Conclusion. The person locks the battery box, additional keyboard, and keys in the safe, locks the room door, and firmly stops the prank. However, they lose all their work again due to the prank.